Hi friends, welcome to my channel Sriyansh Software Solutions. Today we are going to learn some of the basic concepts that are present in any one of the programming language. These concepts are not only related to Java. If you take any other programming language, whether it is C, C++, Python, whatever the language it might be, so these concepts are same. So first we will try to understand the basic concepts that are what are constants, variables, data types in any one of the programming language. Before going to understand these concepts as per the programming languages, first we will try to correlate these concepts in the activities that we will do in our day-to-day life. So once you understand the concepts that are to be done in our day-to-day life, then we'll try to correlate that concepts in the programming languages so that we are not going to forget that concepts forever. Okay, right? So let me deal with these constants, variables and data types now. So let us take a small example wherein our mother asks us in day-to-day life. We'll see, right? My mother asks me to get some groceries from the grocery shop. So whenever I want to go to the grocery shop, what I have to do? I have to carry some money with me. So based on the requirement, I can carry whether 10 rupees, 100 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, I don't know. Based on the requirement, I will carry some money with me. So suppose if I am taking 100 rupees with me, 100 rupees. So the thing is like, so if I am carrying 100 rupees, the value of that 100 rupee note is 100 rupees today. After 1 month it is 100 rupees only. After 1 month it is 100. After 2 months, after 5 months, or after 1 year also, the value of that 100 rupee note is going to be the constant. It is not going to change at all. Same case if I am taking 500 rupee note. Okay, right. So if I am taking 500 rupee note, the value of that 500 rupee is 500 only today. After 1 month it is 500. After 5 months also it is 500. After 1 year also the value is 500 only. So that is what the constant is in our programming language. So if I am taking any constant, the value is not going to change at all. So that is called is nothing but a constant, right? I hope you got what the constant is. Let's go to variables. So suppose if I am having 500 rupee note, I cannot carry that 500 rupee note in my hand, right? Definitely I should have some container to hold that 500 rupee note, whether it might be my purse, wallet, handbag, what it may be. So it may be like purse, handbag, or my wallet, what it may be. So I need some container to hold the money what I am going to have, right? So the purse may contain 100 rupees. Tomorrow it may contain 1000 rupees. Day after tomorrow it may contain 1000 rupees also, right? So the value that is going to be changed. So this container is having some money, but that money is going to change. It is going to vary. So this is just a container to hold 500 rupee note or 100 rupee note. So this is a container, but this container internally contains constants only, but that value is going to change from time to time. So that is nothing but a variable. The vary means the tendency of this variable is going to vary, going to change, but internally it has to hold some of the constant values only. For example, today my purse is a container which is a variable which is holding 500 rupee note today, but tomorrow it may contain 1000 rupee note. Maybe later, sometime it may contain 2000 rupees note, right? So, and I hope you understand the variable concept. The next thing is like a data type. So what is meant by data type? So okay, I am going to the grocery shop. Okay, whenever I am going to the grocery shop, I will ask the below two questions to my mother. The first question is, what type of grocery you need? Right? The first question. Second question is, how much quantity you need? Okay, right? Suppose my mother asked me to get 5 kg onion. Example. So in order to get the 5 kg onion, so I need a carry bag, right, to get that 5 kg onion. So, and also along with this, she asked me to get 2 liters milk. So in order to get these two groceries, I need to have two containers, two bags, or what it may be to get these groceries. So in order to get 5 kg onion, can I take 2 kg container? No, right? Definitely, because in order to hold 5 kg onion, definitely 2 kg container is not sufficient for me. In the same way, if I want to get 2 liter milk, can I have 5 kg carry bag? No, right? Because carry bag is not the correct container to hold the milk. So in order to get the milk, I may have some steel container, right, with lid and everything. So whenever you are getting any grocery, you have to see what type of grocery you are going to get and how much quantity you need, right? So in the same way, whenever you are storing something in the computer, definitely it will occupy some space. Suppose if you take your pen drive or you can take your hard disk, definitely, right, whenever you are storing some movies, songs, or your project files, what it may be, definitely it is going to occupy some space. In the same way, if I want to store something by using my programming language, definitely that value needs some space to be stored in the computer. Then definitely I have to tell to my compiler or virtual machines, what it may be, that I am going to store this value. Boss, I am going to store this value. Can you please allocate that space for my variable? In the same way, you have to tell it, right? So in the same way, what we have seen for this groceries example, definitely you need a mechanism to tell to the compiler or your virtual machine that I am going to store this much variable. Okay, this is the variable. Can you please allocate space for my variable? Then definitely the compiler or your virtual machine asks you two questions. What is the first question? What type of data you are going to store in that variable, and how much space you require for your variable. Okay, right? Definitely. So then we have to specify that by using the data types concepts. So if you are declaring data type for any variable, then automatically you are specifying what type of data is going to be stored in that variable and how much space should be needed for that variable. So let me write that definition. So data type of a variable specifies what type of data is going to be stored and how much space is required for that variable. Okay, so in our later sessions we are going to see what are the types of data types, etc, etc. Okay, but suppose if I am writing some int a equal to 10, then automatically compiler will understand that this int is called as a data type, and a is called as a variable, and 10 is going to be the constant. Okay, right? Whenever I am writing some int a equal to 10, so what is going to happen in the memory? Your compiler or your virtual machine is going to allocate some space in your memory. Okay, so the name of this memory location is nothing but a, and what value is going to be stored in that a? 10. Okay, so this is your variable name and this is the value that is present in your memory. For our understanding purpose, we are directly storing this in decimal format, but frankly speaking, the data is going to be stored in the binary format, because computer understand only one language, that is binary language, that is nothing but 0 and 1s, right? So in Java, this is going to be for integer 4 bytes of memory is going to be allocated. Okay, so don't worry how 4 bytes and everything, and what are the types of data types. All these things we are going to discuss later, but for our understanding purpose, as of now, think that whenever you are writing a statement like this, int a equal to 10, your compiler is going to allocate 4 bytes of memory for your variable called a. So same way, whenever you are declaring any variable, definitely you have to specify that using the data type. So hope you understand what is meant by constant, variable, and data type. On high level, let me recap it once again. So constants are the values that are not going to change at all. Those are like constants, fixed, they are not going to change at all. Variables means what? Variables means the values that are going to have tendency to change. They are going to vary from time to time based on our requirement. So data type is what? Data type of a variable specifies what type of data is going to be stored and how much space is required for that variable. So hope you understand this question, this concept. Please do like, subscribe, and share your valuable feedback. Thank you.